buses. But right now, because I need you to do what? Listen. Okay, are you ready? Be responsible on the bus. Oh, before we do that, we loaded the bus. What's the very first thing you do when you get on the bus? I'm trying to trick you. If you think you know, raise your hand. Yes, Christopher?
Sit down.
It's not. It's right before you sit down. You get on the bus, but then what do? There's something that you should do. Somebody is sitting here on the big blue. What is it?
The bus driver.
No, the bus driver drives it. You don't drive it. Gavin, say it again. Say hi to your bus driver. When you say hello to your bus driver, how does your bus driver feel? Your bus driver feels happy. And please, those of you who are joining us, welcome to our bus. On Mrs. Chapman's bus right now, our voice level is going to be 0, okay? The very first thing you do when you get on a bus is say hi to your bus driver, please. That makes them feel really good. They have a really big, important job. All right, we're going to talk about our rock behavior. Being responsible on the bus. If you bring stuff on the bus, what should you do with it when you get off? Cammie, thank you for raising your hand. You should bring it with you. What if it's trash, Cammie? Can I throw it on the ground?
No, you throw it away at your house.
You can throw it away on the garbage can on the way out, or you throw it away at your house. Is it the bus driver's job to pick up after you guys?
No.
It is your job to pick up after you. Thank you so much. Please try to be on time at your bus stop in the morning. Those drivers have to drive a lot of kids on the bus. Now, can you report an emergency to your bus driver? Yes. Can anybody think of an emergency? Go ahead. What is it? Yes. If somebody's bleeding, if something's on fire, somebody throws up on the bus, you can report those to your bus driver. Mason, if I don't want to sit next to somebody, is that an emergency? That is not an emergency. Mason got that correct. It's not an emergency.
The bus stops, you can move.
When the bus is stopped, right? We're going to talk about it's Mrs. Chapman's turn. To be on task, make sure you're in your assigned seat if you have one, right? Sometimes they do, sometimes you don't. Make sure you're at your bus stop. Now, what do you think I want you guys to do if there's a little kid having trouble on the bus? Yes. You could talk to them. You could ask them to sit with you. I have 50 new kids here at Rothschild this year, not counting my kindergartners. I have new kids everywhere. I've got new kindergartners and new 50 kids. Please, please be welcoming to them. That is being caring and respectful. What kind of language do we use on the bus? Oh, let me see a hand. What kind of language?
Not good language.
Okay, so we want good language, right? Like, please, thank you. Okay, who's the boss of the bus?
The bus driver.
The bus driver. The bus driver asks you to do something. What do? You do it. Like Mrs. Drock, like Mrs. Chapman, like Mrs. Savy. If we ask you to do something, please do it, right? Because we're doing things to keep you safe. All right, that is the last thing. The bus, keep you safe. I would like my first 4 people, show me how you sit on the bus. Mason, put your feet I want you just to show. When you sit on the bus, where should your feet be? Oh my goodness, they're doing amazing. Look at, their bottoms are on the seat, their backs are against the back of the seat. The reason we want that to be is because if the bus driver sees a squirrel, he's going to stop that bus really fast. If you're sitting in your seat, guess what? You will be safe. If you fall forward, guess what's there? Another seat. That seat will keep you, there's still something there, bud. You'll still keep you safe. If you're standing, if you're seat hopping, and the bus stops fast, what do you think might happen? Yes.
You might fly all the way to the window and break it.
And you get what? You could get hurt. Injured or hurt. And we don't want you to be injured or hurt. Where should your hands be? To yourself. I would like you to turn this way. Put your feet this way in the aisle. All right, I'm getting on my bus. It's my turn to get on the bus. I get on the bus. I got my backpack. I'm going down the aisle, and what's going to happen? I trip because there's something in the aisle. You can go back. When you have the aisle clear, that's so I can get on, you can get on, or you can get off. Absolutely. Oh, What about those windows? It is hot on the bus. There are 90 kids on the bus, and it is like 75 degrees outside. Whew, it's hot. Oh, the bus driver says we can open the window. What's the most important rule about a window?
Don't stick body parts out.
Please, nothing. Not a finger, not an arm, not a head, not a scarf, not a toy. Toys and things will go flying and other cars will get distracted. But for you, it will keep you what? Safe if everything stays inside the bus, right? We want those windows to be open if it's really hot. And bus drivers will do that, right? If you keep everything inside, right? Yeah. All right, that's all the good stuff on the bus. You guys are my third graders. I consider my third graders big kids. I got my kindergartners, my first graders, my second graders. You now have graduated to the big kid role. I need you to be a role model for my kindergartners, first graders, and second graders. If you have good behavior on the bus, what is that teaching them? Good behavior. If you don't have good behavior on the bus, what are you teaching them? Not good behavior. But I know that you will be able, to be great role models for my younger kids. Thank you for riding my bus. We have one more thing to do before we leave the bus. How do you empty a bus? From the back or from the front? Yeah, thank you for raising your hand. From the front. We're going to start over here. These are going to be my leaders. We're going to go over here. We're going to go over here. This is how we're going to empty our bus.
We just go to the middle.
When you leave the bus, what are you going to do to your bus driver? What are you going to say?
Bye.
Bye and thank you. All right, pretend there's a bus driver here. I'll be the bus driver. Okay, Mason, go ahead. You're up. Say thank you to the bus driver. Bye.
Who's the bus driver?
I am. Okay, Gab, it's your turn. Have a great day. Bye. Have a great day. All right, you guys are next. That's how we do it. We're going to go back and forth.
You guys.
Oh, you're okay. Bye. Have a great day. Bye. Have a great day. You guys are next. Have a great day. Bye. All right, you guys can do it.